What's up, Internet? Welcome to the weekend adventure in video game hunting. What the fuck is that on my face? Anyway, gonna hit up our local flea market and potentially hit up the Elephant Trunk flea market, which I've never been to before, tomorrow. So let's see. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. I'm over here. How much was it for the Super Nintendo and everything?
90. Joe, right? Did you say 90?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much are the games? How much are the games?
5 each on the Nintendo, Super, and all these here. 3 on those, 2 for 5 on the Genesis and Xbox. Yeah, that was pretty fun. You know, 1.5 tons you can use for $10. So 10 for those is cheap.
So what would you do for this stack right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games.
I have $9. Okay. There's $9. Thank you.
Yep. Well, you know what? You know how many times I gotta play that game during the day? All I got left is who comes to the flea market with less than $10? Apparently a lot of people do, but
And there's an ATM right down there.
if you want to be a player, you better have more than $10 in your wallet. 3, 6, 10. That'd be $50.
Take 40.
I'll do 45. How's that?
Take my number down and I gave her my phone number.
That's right. A good flea market score. From my friends, it's actually a shark in the water, so that wasn't bad at all. PS3 Zumba. $5 for the pair, not bad.
My wife asking that. They work fine.
What is it?
They look like demons.
Oh, 100?
Yeah. Best offer, bro. I gotta be close to that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think maybe 80 would be.
Okay, so that's probably the best this flea market has been all year. Alright. We are here. Oh no. We're here
Stop it.
at the Elephant's Trunk flea market. Let's see if there's anything for us today. How much are you asking for Wayne's World?
ones you get. A good price.
Yeah, I know. Remember, I've been looking for that for you.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you got it. Have a good one, man.
Great one. How much are you asking for the video game?
Which one? Book of Peas.
The Burger King game. Gently. How much are the games?
I got to price those. That's why they're not really.
Oh, okay.
I never did games before, so.
Alright, so let me know what you guys think. Was Saturday better or was Sunday better? PlayStation games versus Super Nintendo and NES games. Alright guys, let's take a look at what we found this week. I'm actually going to reverse the order a little bit just so I could end with the best items. We went to two flea markets, our usual and Elephant's Trunk Flea Market in New Milford, Connecticut. Supposedly going to be the last time they're open this year. They were supposed to be open for the last time last weekend, but because the weather has been so nice here in Connecticut, they decided to stay open one more weekend. So I'm not really sure if this first time we've ever been there is a good sample of what that flea market usually is. I don't know if it's usually a lot bigger, about the same size, if more people came out than usual because it was the last time. I don't know. I'm assuming it would be a lot bigger. It's supposedly the biggest flea market in New England, so I can't say I'm disappointed. First up, let's go with the last thing I picked up in the video, I guess. Each of these were $1 each. Came across this table, and well, despite Dead or Alive Ultimate for the Xbox being 2 games, that was $1. Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox. Jack 2. McFarlane's Evil Prophecy, which I got a little while ago, but I don't think I held on to. Not sure if I'll hold on to that one. Final Fantasy X2. which I almost didn't pick up just because there's a lot of grossness on the cover and the back. Cleaned up a little bit, but it's still pretty gross. Oni, which is a really shiny cover, and another really shiny cover, almost blindingly so, Parappa the Rapper 2. Now, that would have been a pretty cool find for $1 each, so $7 down there. But before that, we came across, buried amongst a stack of CDs, a ton of Final Fantasy games. One of which I did end up leaving behind, and that was Final Fantasy VII, Black Label, missing the manual, and Disc 2. Let me know what you guys would have done in the comments below. Would you have picked it up anyway? Disc 1 was scratched to hell. So there was that. Like, I don't know. It was $2. I should have picked it up. I could have had it for $1, if not, just had it thrown into the deal since I was buying so many other games from him. But he was only asking $2 each on these. Picked up Final Fantasy VIII, Black Label, complete. Final Fantasy IX, Black Label, complete. Final Fantasy Chronicles, complete. Greatest Hits, which sucks because I don't have this one. And I don't collect Greatest Hits. Final Fantasy Origins. Manual is pretty beat up, but other than that, pretty good condition. And last up, Final Fantasy Anthology, which is complete, and I don't have it, so I'm very happy to have it. That was it for Elephant's Trunk. I spent $17, and I gotta say, I'm impressed. Heard a lot of great things about this flea market from a few people, including SCL Saucington. Let's head over to what we picked up at our usual flea market. And mind you, I picked these up pretty late in the day for this flea market. I think we got there around 9:30. We just weren't motivated to get there very early. Ahead on videos, kind of, so I wasn't really itching to go to the flea market, but we ended up going anyway, and I gotta say, this just motivates me to fucking go to the flea market every weekend now. First up, let's go over the 2 Game Boy Advance games that I got for $5 total. We got Mega Man Battle Network Blue 3. I don't have that one. And Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Four Swords Adventures. Great deal for $5. And then I came across a whole stack of Super Nintendo and a few Nintendo games. Let's go over the Nintendo games first, because I don't actually need any of these for my collection. All these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They were just under $5 each, which is what the seller was asking. He was asking $5 each. And I didn't want to stay there and haggle too long because one of my friends, John, he has a few stores here in Connecticut. He was actually at the flea market too, so I had to race up ahead. I did miss a few titles, I guess. Supposedly I left behind Super Mario World that was in a tote that this reseller hadn't put out yet. But I feel like for $50 we got a pretty good deal. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Super Mario Bros. 2. And 2 copies of Super Mario Bros. 3. And for the Super Nintendo games, I was mostly trying to just grab all the titles I didn't have. He had a few other titles that were relatively common, and I believe I had them, that I didn't really want to spend $5 each on, so I left those behind. And my friend John, who has a few stores here in Connecticut, actually ended up picking those up, so that worked out. First up, one I don't have, Mario is Missing. I remember my friend renting this game back in the day, and we were both incredibly disappointed with it. One game I do have, The Magical Quest, starring Mickey Mouse. Another one I don't have, Super Adventure Island. Pretty cool. Super Mario All-Stars. Here's one that I actually, you probably saw it in the footage and you're probably yelling at the screen. I almost left this one behind. Donkey Kong Country 3, and I actually don't even have this, so that would have been really disappointing. Had I gone back looking at the footage and saw that I left this behind, I would have been fucking kicking myself. Super Mario Kart, and one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo. I already have this complete in the box, and I might be trading this to one of my friends. Super Bomberman 2. So, all those Nintendo games, $50. All the PlayStation and the few Xbox games, $17. $5 for 2 Game Boy Advance games. This is probably the best week I've had this year. It might be close. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you could think of one that was a weekend adventure that I had some better finds in this year. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. At the time of filming this, I'm about 3 subscribers away from 900, so let's get there. And as always, keep it real, Internet.